Good morning. I want to stick with Jonah 1:17 this morning. Read it again to you and double down a little bit on the message that I began to try to communicate on our thought for the day yesterday. And the Lord appointed a great fish to swallow up Jonah. And Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. This word appointed, the Lord appointed, or the Lord provided, used 5 times in the Old Testament. 4 of them are in Jonah. Here, chapter 1, the Lord appointed a fish. Jonah chapter 4, verse 6, the Lord appointed a plant to grow. 4 verse 7, the Lord appoints a worm to eat the plant. 4:8, the Lord appoints a wind to come over Jonah and bother him and make him uncomfortable. The Lord brings things into the life of this prophet, this reluctant missionary, to get him to do what he wants him to do, but also to ferret out what is in his heart and to work on what's in his heart. This is the nature of things that come into our life that are difficult. They're always for something. They always are part of God's designed plan. They're always in a part of the process of molding the clay, of shaping us on the anvil of what God is attempting to do. I want to read you a couple of things. This is from George Dell, who's the author of the novel The Earth Abideth. He wrote the following: "The field had to be broken, the iron molten, the orchard lopped, the wheat winnowed, the stream imprisoned above the mill. Perhaps it was the same with man's life. From defeat, greater endeavor must be born. From tears, increased purpose. From despair, hope. Why should a man fall but to rise again, die but to live?" In other words, isn't there something in the brokenness that hearkens to the notion of restoration? Philip Yancey, in his book Reaching for the Invisible God, says the following toward the end of the book: "He, speaking of God, grants us freedom to rebel against its original design. Yet even as we do so, we end up, ironically, serving his eventual goal of restoration. If I accept that blueprint, a huge step of faith, I confess, it transforms how I view both good and bad things that happen. Good things, such as health, talent, and money, I can present to God as offerings for his use. And bad things too, disability, poverty, family dysfunction, failures, can be redeemed as the very instruments that drive me to God." Can you embrace the bad things today, the collected bad things of your life, as the things that could drive you to God? I want you to think about that, pray about that, spend some time with that today. May the Lord bless you.